As the sun rises over the horizon, the savanna is bathed in an eerie golden haze, signaling the start of the harshest dry season in a decade.
Deep in the heart of the valley, the once mighty river has shrunk to a series of isolated, muddy pools, attracting every creature for miles.
Tembo, a colossal bull elephant with tusks that graze the earth, moves toward the water with the weight of centuries in his stride.
But the largest pool is already occupied. Maji, a 3-ton hippopotamus with a scarred hide, bellows a warning that echoes through the trees.
The air thickens with tension as the two giants lock eyes, neither willing to yield the precious liquid that means survival. From the shadows of the tall yellow grass, a pride of lions watches, their golden eyes tracking every movement of the potential prey.
Tembo raises his trunk and lets out a deafening trumpet, a sound that vibrates through the very ground beneath his feet.
Maji responds by lunging forward, his massive jaws snapping shut with the force of a hydraulic press, sending mud flying into the air. The earth trembles as Tembo charges, a mountain of gray flesh moving with surprising speed toward the defiant hippopotamus. Suddenly, a young elephant calf wanders away from the herd, caught in the crossfire of the two titans.
Seeing the danger, the matriarch elephant, Akiki, rushes in to shield the calf, her ears flared wide in a display of protective fury.
The hippo, momentarily distracted, retreats a few steps, but his territorial instinct remains unshaken as he guards the muddy center.
A black rhino, ancient and irritable, emerges from the scrubland, adding a third formidable force to the volatile standoff.
Now 3 of Africa's most powerful icons stand in a triangular confrontation, the heat of the afternoon sun magnifying the stress.
High above, vultures circle in a slow, patient dance, sensing that the parched land might soon offer a feast.
The lead lioness of the pride creeps closer, using the distraction of the giants to position her sisters for a daring strike.
The wind shifts, carrying the scent of rain, but the sky remains a cruel, cloudless blue, offering no immediate relief.
Tembo uses his immense strength to dig into the riverbed, seeking the cooler, cleaner water hidden beneath the surface. This act of survival further enrages Maji, who views the digging as a direct violation of his shrinking sanctuary. The rhino snorts, kicking up a cloud of red dust, ready to charge at anything that moves too close to its flank.
A sudden crack of thunder rolls across the plains, though the sun still shines brightly, a sign of a coming storm from over the mountains.
The lions, startled by the thunder, momentarily lose their focus, and the matriarch Akiki seizes the moment to push the calf to safety. But a rogue male lion, younger and more reckless, leaps out of the grass toward the rear of the retreating herd. Tembo turns with a speed that defies his size, his trunk striking the lion midair and sending the predator tumbling through the dust.
The lion retreats, humbled and bruised, as the pride realizes that these giants are far from being easy prey today.
The sky finally turns a bruised purple as the storm front arrives, the air cooling instantly and the wind whipping the acacia trees. Lightning strikes a nearby tree, igniting a flash of fire that illuminates the titans in a surreal, flickering light. Then the first heavy drops of rain begin to fall, splashing against the hot, dry skin of the gathered beasts. The smell of petrichor, the scent of rain on dry earth, fills the air, a fragrance that signals life's renewal. Within minutes, the drizzle turns into a torrential downpour, washing away the dust and cooling the heated tempers of the savanna. The dry riverbed begins to gurgle as water from the distant hills flows down, turning the muddy pools into a rushing stream. Maji the hippo swims with joy as his pool expands, his territorial aggression replaced by the relief of the flood.
The rhino, satisfied with a long drink from the new stream, wanders back into the thicket, the tension of the day forgotten.
Tembo and his herd stand together, the rain slicking their gray hides as they drink their fill from the life-giving flow.
The lion pride huddles together under a large acacia, their golden fur matted and wet, waiting for the storm to pass.
As night falls, the storm clears, leaving behind a world transformed from a dusty wasteland into a shimmering oasis.
The titans have clashed, and the land has tested them, but in the end, it was the sky that decided the outcome.
The hierarchy of the wild remains intact, with each giant respecting the space and power of the other.
Morning brings a sprout of green from the parched earth, the incredible speed of nature's recovery on full display.
The cycle of the titans continues, a never-ending dance of strength, survival, and the ultimate power of the wild.